Hi, so I want to start by congratulating you for getting into your dream university. Of course, at this point, we're all in the midst of a pandemic, and you're wondering what's necessitated this video. Over the last few days, I've been getting bombarded by questions on what people should do, if they should defer their admissions, if they should stay the course, if they should just rescind their application altogether, if they should look for options in India. And the point is, having spoken to over 50 admissions directors, admissions officers, and having been on admissions committees myself, what I wanted to tell every single person watching this video is if I were you, I would not defer my admissions. And I'm going to give you 5 reasons for this, so let's hear them. So the first question in your mind is to defer or not to defer. Well, let me tell you, the choice may not be entirely yours. A lot of universities don't really give you the option, and in fact, if you choose to defer your enrollment, they might ask you to reapply again next year. That's not something you want to do when you've gotten into your dream college. So, you can ask them. A lot of them are probably going to take the decision after the 1st of May. Depending on how many people pay their deposits, they are going to try and talk to you and figure things out. Some universities I know have already said that you can defer. Well, my other point against deferring is you've already gotten in. You've already gotten into your dream college. The 4-year stopwatch starts this fall. Why would you want to delay it? At the end of the day, you're still going to graduate with a degree from that university. May as well start the time now. May as well let it work for you. May as well let it do the most for you. Instead of waiting for 5 years or 4.5 years or 4 years and a few months, may as well get going right now. But of course, you would be asking me, Alok, is it worth spending so much money for online classes? Why should we do that? Why not just wait and get the perfect university experience? To which I would argue, you've already gotten in. You want to make sure ultimately you're going to be leaving with that degree, the phenomenal degree from your dream college. Of course, the universities are extremely aware and acutely aware that we're in the midst of a pandemic and they have extremely high standards that they want to meet. So they're going to have the same professors teaching you the same courses. The only difference is it's going to be online. You can do it at your time, but you're still going to have a lot of exams, a lot of submissions. And in fact, if you talk to any of the current students that have come back home, they'll tell you that they're slugging pretty hard. So will it be the same as being on campus and being in a class? Of course not. But it's going to be about as close as they can make it for you. So speaking of costs, remember the fact that you're not going to be staying there means you're already saving on room and board, and odds are you're also going to get a reduced tuition rate, which is something that a lot of universities are talking about. So it turns out you get to go through a few months, or you get to go through one semester, or you get to go through one entire year by saving a fair amount of money. And the final point I want to bring up is the lack of motivation, especially during a gap year. What exactly are you going to do? You've worked really hard, you've made it to this point. Now suddenly if there's a drop in energy and you decide you're just going to take it a little easier, you're going to take some time and enjoy yourself, well, just remember, getting back to that level in 6 months or in a year is going to be a little challenging. So the biggest worry I have for students is I hope if you do take a gap year, make the most of it. The other concern is with the pandemic on right now, when businesses do open, they're not going to be very excited to take on interns. They're not going to be very excited to take on young freshers. They've got to first stabilize their boat. So things may not be the same way as you expected, and they may not pan out the way we had planned. So of course, I want to close by saying, you're going to hear from a lot of people, a lot of different things, and the situation is definitely going to evolve. But the biggest thing you can do is don't panic. Don't panic. Put your best foot forward. You've worked so hard. Let's hope for the best and let's make the best work. Now, with that being said, of course, the most important thing you can do right now is stay safe, stay happy, and do what works best for you. Thank you.